Alright, people of the world. This is GTARaj and I welcome you back to the channel once again. Tonight we're going back to basics and playing K.A.T.T Literature Club Plus. However, we are now on Act 2. Act 1 revolves around us playing through the game. Once. Till Sayori hangs herself. Once we're kicked back to the main menu, that's where things get interesting. That's where Act 2 begins. This is where the insanity is going to happen. And it's going to be a whopper. Oh man. Right, let me see. Last time we did Yuri's storyline. This time I think it's a safe bet to pick someone else's storyline. Obviously, Sayori is not in the game anymore. She has physically been deleted. Right? Sayori has physically been deleted from this virtual world. And also, no, the thumb... I made a lot of effort with tonight's thumbnail. Meant to be yesterday's, but I wasn't feeling too good. But I eventually did stream, just not here. What I'm gonna do is at some point I'm going to get the stream that I did yesterday over on Twitch. Get it cut up. Stick it up here. Because that stream was pretty damn fun. I streamed with a friend. Played Phasmophobia for a couple hours. Bada bing, bada boom. Y'all will get to see that. And all sorts. I have a funny feeling I'm being pinged right now. This is all just a prefrontal setup. It's all a prefrontal setup. I'll still send my link out to the other people who are not on my Discord that don't know that I'm streaming. They may not have notifications turned on. I know for a fact like 80% of people 80% of people subscribed to the channel do not have the notice turned on. So, yeah, that's a thing. It's whatever. I will be periodically checking Twitter to see if the bots are online as well. Because what I do is with the tweets, I put out a bunch of hashtags in the tweet, and it gets retweeted by those weird retweet bots. It's whatever, it puts the content out there. It doesn't generate anything for it though. But it's whatever. Anyway. We have things to do, people. We have things to do. I'm surprised they let you keep the Sayori desktop. Going by how this game plays out, I'm honestly surprised. It really shouldn't. Right, let's do... Hey, let's do this. Yeah, let's do this ominous one. Oh, that's a bit loud. Aye. If I might Anyway, let's get into the game, shall we? We don't have anything here with we don't have other PCs done. Let's write a full poem for someone else this time around. Hey up, we made a thing here. Maybe some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Hey. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Wait, we saved before this? Before it all went glitchy, so it skipped? That's kinda cool. After I pack up the things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. GTAraj. Hey, I knew you'd come along. You kept saying you wouldn't. But you did. I know what you're like. Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Ah, yeah it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. I know what you're like. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having a smile at me so Hey. So having a smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check out the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. I'm the most terrible person ever. Okay. There, have your dose of terrible. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity, and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? Thanks to your fellowship. What do you mean, thanks to me? I did nothing, you brat. That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. I see. Tiny butt. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. She be correct. Manga is literature. You're reading. Granted, it's not as good as a novel, but baby steps. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? Boom is here. Thank God. Yeah. I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could, at the very least, visit my club, that would make me really happy. Please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure. I guess I could check it out. What am I laughing about? The fact that, one day for my birthday too, that's the best present. Hey, early happy birthday to you, Boom. Also on that note, Michaela's still shy about her commissions. So yeah. Boom, teaser about commissions. Ah, awesome! You're really sweet, you know that? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Hey! This is janky. And thus today marks the day I sold... today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs to a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Eh? A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. Alright, buckos, we're going the gassy route tonight. I woke up and chose violence. I 100% chose violence today. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. Hard reset moment? What do you mean? What do you mean, boo? What do you mean a hard reset? We got up to this section the last time I streamed this. Looks like you know who's been always silent. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. I'm actually busy on Saturday, boom. If I can manage a stream, I will do one. Depending on how far we get in tonight, I will be making a new thumbnail for this. I'm gonna change it all up from the last set I did. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into GTARaj at a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica! Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to... well, you know... Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Oh, that feels nice. Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the classroom and opens a closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Oh, I have a feeling the music's too loud. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna see if that video broadcast is working properly again. Okay, that was interesting. Window capture wasn't even set up for DDLC and it was still running it. Interesting. Hey, look, I'm back Chungus. Oh. Hey, love to see it. I can't help but think that, oh, my headdress is bugging the hell out. What do you mean go back to Doctor Who? You've been bright tonight. Give me a second. Alright, there we go, we do be back. Oh. Right, time to bring chat back up. You got work in 5 minutes? No, I'm not bullying you. But we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. I am doing good, thanks. I'm not bullying you, come on now. I'm just trying to talk Boom into buying and getting commissions from you. Boom, get commissions from Michaela. No, Boom really should. Your stuff's good. Your stuff's very good. Good stuff, Boom. Let's go, man. It's also winter season, so you could definitely use a whole bunch of our stuff. Look at that, Michaela. We got you. It must be hard to start a new club. Yeah, the work's fantastic. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. What do you mean? I like them as well. Oh, Boom, we've made her shy. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? What do you mean, big bully? Come on now. Thank you, Boom. Thank you. She's being all shy now. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Mr. Boobsnook, hashtag 8369. 69. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Eh? That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. Thank you for stopping by, Boom. Have a good day at work. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. She went from being all shy to like, I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, what kind of things do you like to read? I'm gonna have fun with this. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Boom, you screwed up your name. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Okay, I might not keep up that voice for Yuri much longer. Oh my goodness. It's because Yuri's a little literal incarnation of the devil, I would assume. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Hey, come on now. I should totally hold a kind of charity event where I try and get as many people to commission you as possible. Well, not a charity event, but an event in general. The Commission Michaela event. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. Why? I'm not silly, what are you on about? But you know,
I like a lot of things.
stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Alright, Sunday, we're holding an event. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Where's the jump scare? There's a fucking jump scare coming up. I remember this. Ah, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. It doesn't matter what your name is, 'cause the rock is cooking. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Don't worry about her, she's just being a shy child. Even though she's not a child. She is, however, acting like one. Oh, is that so? Really? If a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh boy, she finally admits it. Nice, good to know. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind! That's right! You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! Give that back! What are the nightmares on Elm Street? So I'll be away from chat, but still have you. Oh, I misread that entirely. Of course I do. It makes you shy, and it's hilarious. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Eh? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. Her favourite hobby is being a brat in my chat. And creepily stalking me. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Yep, that's why she sells it. But she's too much of a shy child to do so. I guess that's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey! I just got an idea! How about this? Nat and Yuri. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Do. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. You luminate. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Hey, she's gonna nurture us later on. Besides, now that we have new members, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well? Hold on! There's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose train of my thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Yes, you do. But I'm sorry, I thought. Eh? The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. Loom, knit, hats, and scarves. Nice. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival... Sweet. I'm defenseless against these girls. Same with my chat. How am I supposed to make a clear hell? Okay, I will not be drinking that. In fact, I will finish it off. Alright, so a certain point in this, in Act 2, things start to get weird. So if you notice any changes, pipe up. Hey, it's not a bad thing. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided. Then, I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Did you really mean that? Yeah. I will ignore that. There we go. I'm not cancelling that event. There's gonna be hundreds of people here. Yeah! It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left the club after all this, I would be super pissed. I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time. The phrasing around that. The phrasing. Oh. What's with the phrasing? Phrasing. Why? The phrasing. Why? 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 If it's UK, they go at 15 for men, then 20 if they go to America or Canada. As for shipping, it's 18 perhaps, Scav says. Nah, she knows as well as I do that she can't make me do anything. It's all good though. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time. Ah! Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. I moved house. You don't know where I live. Honestly, I think I'm better sticking with XSplit at this point. I'm a tiny box. Whoop. Oh, look at me, I'm all big. Yeah, this is doing a better job than broadcast, but broadcast being, yeah. I guess you wasted your time making them. Yeah! Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. See you tomorrow. I can't wait. Ha. They won't be mad, just disappointed. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright! I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. And I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Ooh! That's a beautiful poem. Sunny, wonderful dance, milk, email, shame. Hey! They don't give a damn. I'm kidding, they don't even know. They'll be happy. Bad sticky hair, okay. Okay. Unstable, that's Yuri in a heartbeat. Oh, come on, you can tell I was joking. I'm being pinged on Twitch, this is horrible. Fitbit, behave yourself. It's my daily Twitter checkup. Well, my the bots have picked it up. Lovely. Hi again! Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Wait a second. Wait a second, this music's more upbeat. It's playing faster. No, I'm not. I have something planned that's going to get hundreds of people in here. And they're going to be requesting you. Never slowed down. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Whoa! Yo, that's trippy. That's trippy. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into the literature. making you dive headfirst into the literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged in here by Monica. Hey, they're way closer at the screen. I don't know if you plan on blah blah blah. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Keeps a man in the back of the room. Here! So this is what happened on screen right then and then. So as you can see, the classroom slanted. The classroom slanted. Monica, Natsuki and Yuri are way bigger than they should be, and Monica is in front of the text box. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry. I'll make sure to put your comfort first. Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Asking if I ever really could, or if I actually rely on him. Yeah, no, I'm definitely not reliable. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in the club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. But wait, I didn't mean it like that. Oh. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. It's not like that, Yuri. I wasn't trying to be part of the club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. You don't have any bad thoughts, you're in this stream. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy.
It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. Rude. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? And creepy. I have to be a beat. Give me a second. Hey, we be back. I'm out of focus! Why? Focus. Hey, there we go. Love to see it. Fucking autofocus. I hated it. What do you mean creepy? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, I guess you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Hey, oh, there we go. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. We're almost an hour in. If you've enjoyed the content so far, feel free to sub to the channel. There's more DDLC coming along at some point in the future, maybe next week. Also, if you've enjoyed yourself, feel free to drop a like, share the content around. Maybe click the join button if you feel like helping the channel out a little bit extra. It's up to you, you don't have to. Anyway, Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm actually not though. Ah! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Oh! Internalized anger. I'd love to see it. Fucking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I had to bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull out the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better! Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing. Don't judge a book! In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. A tease? Hey, I saw you delete that. You were caught in 4K. Why not? At least you better be. What makes you think I'm joking about this? There's going to be lots of people there. I have a lot of things organised. I just didn't tell you. Why would I? I know how you act. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colourful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signalling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like this. Eh? Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that! You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I can read. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow! Wow! How long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? Actually, chat. Future viewers. Are you paying attention? I am. I am. God's sake, I'm getting caught here. I am. But nothing's really happened yet, so I can't talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slife. Hey, look at me, I've just invented a new word. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not! Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? Look, I know a guy. This is thing. Oh man. That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in?
Harder.
Jeez. Ah, sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, "Eh? You still haven't grown out of that yet?" Makes me want to punch him in the face! I know these kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it. I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. This is hilarious. This is like our inner monologuing. At least it's safe in here in the club room. Except, Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well... Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. What? Oh. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Oh, this could be jump scary as hell. Hey, Natsuki? Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! This is fantastic. This is honestly fucking fantastic, I'll give you that. I need to send that to someone. I really do. I'll keep the screenshots folder open so it takes less time. I kind of want to know what that text says. I'm being pinged? Good, you're going to get a lot of orders on Sunday. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. Oh. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, she's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? Yeah, you are. Because it's for you. Ba 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 blah blah blah. So no one will know who you're talking about. That's fine, I'll just pull up screenshots and your Discord ID. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Okay, well, let's start with things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Eh? Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. I was thinking at 11. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show some dumb poem and make me go ha! And make me go ha! Well, it's not that great. I want to try this line again. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, oh, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it! I hope you're happy. ... So, in other words, you're saying you like it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like... I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Grr. Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, pots can race, see, cheers. Okay. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced? Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! I like when it's easy to read, but hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So, I decided to write about it. Yeah? Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. Why do you think that? It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realised. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yep, guess not. I decided to humour her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is. Hey, that's sus. That's sussy wussy. But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. It's time for Monica. Hi GTARaj, having a good time so far? I'll make it even better. Ah, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. And watching. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too, so take that as a compliment. 10 big bottles of beer on the wall, 10 bottles of beer on the wall. Knock one down, pass it around. Still have the hamster double cat bully do. Tough test, expected. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, I'd always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Oh, from what we learn later on, that is dark. Dark. Bro! Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. Hey, just like I said to someone in the chat. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down, like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know. Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem? Don't worry, it's not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. But that doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in a wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see colour. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there! He's right there! Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Did you just say fussy mood about me? Hey, you're always in a fussy mood, brat. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway. If you can't see me, you can't do anything for me. I still can, okay?
I still can.
I'm being pinged. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So, just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yes. Aye. That's all right. Aye, we're going to the desktop, buckos. We are going to the desktop. Right, we're going to browse the new pictures that we have. Yeah, we got one new poem for some reason. Hole in a wall. Funnily enough, I don't recall us ever getting battles. Yeah, we got the eagles can fly. This is very interesting, actually. We got Sayori. We didn't get any CGs of Natsuki, did we? Wow. Artwork drawn by Satchely to celebrate Halloween 2019. Acquisition procedure. Select the word horror during the poem game. It's really cold in my room now. Oh. Sayonara. Right. So we're gonna stop things off here. I don't know if I'm doing anything tomorrow, right? I don't know. There's no real way that I can tell. Because I do have to go out tomorrow. And I might not be back till late. So, yeah. We're literally a quarter of the way through Act 2. Maybe a little bit more, I don't know. We've done one poem, and I'm pretty sure there's 2 or 3 poems still left. So, these Doki Doki streams will not be as long as the original. on the grounds that it's just too much on my voice, and things go south very, very fast if I'm speaking for too long. Like, my speech messes up, and I accidentally biting myself, and words just come out all wrong. But it's whatever. It's whatever. Anyway, as always, if you've enjoyed yourself, feel free to drop a like on the content, share it around. Click the subscribe button if you want to. Even go as far as clicking the join button and becoming a channel member. If you want to. You're under no obligation to do so, but it is going to help produce more content for the channel. Play something else for a bit. No, I'm not going to do that. If it was Twitch, maybe, because then I could just update the title and all that nonsense. But for DDLC, I'd have to make an entire new thumbnail. And I'm not doing that. But anyway, if I am able to stream tomorrow evening, I will. However, it might just be late. I've also got editing work to do. I've got stuff to film. Obviously, not all of that can happen in one day, from my point of view. I've still to film the last episode of Mod Vlog for the Dreamcast. I'll either keep that on hold until I can find time to disassemble the Dreamcast again, or might just outright cancel it. I don't know. I want to do Mod Vlog, I really do, but I personally don't think there's enough demand for it. But it might just be helpful to someone, so that might happen in the future. Anyway, that's all for tonight. I have things to do, things to watch, and other things to do, so without further ado, this has been GTA Raj. There will be more DDLC Plus coming to the channel. Also, side stories. Have we unlocked anything yet? Try writing poems for different characters and viewing their special scenes. Okay. So we have to start writing poems for Natsuki now. Buy my mixtape. What? I'll check that achievement out later. But anyway. That's it for now. As always, if you've enjoyed yourself, a like to the channel, slap a like, share the content, sub, maybe join if you really want to. But that's it for now. If I'm able to stream tomorrow, I will. And then there's going to be a Phasmophobia video at some point. I'm not going to promise it on a Sunday. I'm not going to promise it on a Monday or any day. It's just something that I will edit together in my spare time. And we'll see how that goes. Anyway, thank you all for joining me tonight. This has been GTA Raj. As always, stay safe, take care, and I will see you next time.